Hello, I'm Kristy from Sewbits. This is me talking to you in front of the camera, which is something I don't do very often. I wanted to come on here and just show you who I am. I live in Western Australia and I have a family and 2 cats and 3 dogs. I also have granddogs and no grandchildren. And I do sewing, I crochet, I can knit, I do quilting and embroidery, and like to create anything that comes to my mind. So this is just a little video to begin with, and then I will get on and show you what the project is for today. So this is what I've got in front of me. Now, it's a bag that I bought and someone has already made it, but it was a bit plain for me. So what I've decided to do is, when my auntie passed away, she had some lovely cross-stitch cottages there and that one there. So I've taken the backing off and I've decided to put it on my bag. It's pretty simple. I'm just going to do a blanket stitch, and I found this beautiful blue, what do you call that again? Perle cotton, I think. Now there's something in the bag. Now I got this bag off Lorraine from Facebook in Australia. I don't really, I'm not too worried about what the size of the needle is. Sorry about my dirty hands. I have washed them. I went in the garden this morning. Right. So I'm just going to come up under here. I should really tie a knot and anchor the knot in. So what you do is push it through. Now I'm thinking it will go through the lining, but I'm not worried, it's my bag. Just don't catch the big needle through to the other side. So when you pull it through, you'll get to the knot there. Can you see that? I might just bring you down a little bit. I don't even know if you're in focus. Oh yes, I can't see through my glasses. Right, so you get the knot and you just pull it until you hear a click, and that's the knot going into the fabric. And then all you've got to do is cut that off. Just give a little bit of a scratch and it hides it away. So I'm just going to do, I think I'm going to do blanket stitch. Am I going to do blanket stitch? Let me see. Now, being a count, is it called count something? Can't quite remember. Counter thread or count thread or something. It's going to fray a little bit. But hopefully, it's a bit hard at the moment. You just got to grab the bag at a certain way and then it should be alright. And you just go in, pick that up, there, push it through, and off you go. I'm just going to go down a little bit, trying to have them quite close together to keep the fabric, the aided, I don't know what this is called, the cross stitch thing. The cross stitch thing from fraying. I don't mind that, it's not too bad. I'm not going to be on camera the whole time. I'm just going to go along a little way and then I'll finish it off camera. But I wanted to show you what you could do if you've got a bag and you don't know what to do with it and decorate it. I have another bag as well. I will get off the floor and show you what to do. This is pretty easy. Am I going through? Oh, just a little bit, but not too much. So that means that I'm just catching this without the lining. So that's good. This bag was already made when I bought it, but it's a pretty simple bag. You can even make a bag out of cotton material. If you don't have a sewing machine, just hand stitch it. And it's pretty thick, you know, it's pretty thick, which is a good sturdy little bag for putting all your projects in. So that doesn't look too bad. It's a little bit crooked, that's because I'm probably on the slant as I'm doing it. But like I said, I don't worry about those sorts of things. I just want to get it done. Slow stitching, or any sort of stitching like this, where it doesn't really, it's not going to somebody, you're not selling it in a shop, you're just doing it for yourself. Just have fun and be patient with yourself. And if you have actually made a mistake, you don't want it like that, yeah, unpick it. But I'm just trying to just go with the flow. Go with the flow. And in the process, I'm trying not to also prick myself with the sharp end of the big, long needle. It can be a bit tough because it's actually quite thick. So that looks good to me. So I will just continue on. Maybe not today, but I just wanted to come on here and show you. If you had you know, you could even have a calico bag with a print on it. Get all your doilies, go along, get some crochet thread, doesn't matter what colour. You could even do it in perle cotton. I'll just get this other bag, so this will get put over there. Now this other bag I have was given to me by a wonderful friend, and she made it for me. No, and I love it, but what I don't love is this hessian. It's itchy and I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is find some heavier fabrics, and I'm just going to make one big long panel and stitch over the top, and then for the inside I will probably do a lining of just calico, and then what I might do is make the inside first, and then when I stitch this down on the top, I will then go and stitch in the calico, and that will hold it all down. So that's another way you can do a bag that you sort of like, but you know, there might be something wrong with it. So the other thing that I was planning to do is this little boxy zipper box. Now they've been everywhere on the internet. I've had mine for ages. I just haven't been brave enough to come on and have a go. But today must be the day, because here I am. So I've pulled out the inside of this lining. I know people don't like Temu or other places like that, but if you just want to have a practice, go and buy something cheap, and then if you really like it, go on and buy something that's a little bit more sturdy. So I have a few fabrics. Obviously I've got my big box of fabrics here, and I saw this in here in the basket when I was opening up the lid, and I thought, oh, this would be quite nice. It's quite thick. It's more like a heavy cotton, and it goes well with this because it's pink. So what I'm going to do is turn that over, put that on the top there, and let me think about that. I can't remember if you were able to get this out or not. I don't think so. I think the bottom's glued down, so I'm not sure whether I want to do it in two pieces or just have it at the bottom. I might just have it at the bottom and I'll think about the sides, because if I don't do it, then I'll have to cut into them, which probably won't be too bad. Do you know what? I will do it. I've got enough, so all I need to do is go there, get my pencil, mark there, pull that around, right, go around, there, go up there, just a little bit more. I should have done the bottom first. What I'll do is I'll do this first. Maybe I'll do this first. Right. Where did you go? No, that's right. And then get my, I think it's about an inch. Right, so I need to know an inch away. That's all right there. That goes there. Do this side here. If the sides don't work, I'll just cut round the base. And I'll just go a little bit further out, kind of like that where it's been cut. That's all right. Don't throw those other pieces away. I might just neaten this up. Right, that's good. That can go away. Put them back in the box. So that's quite a bit of fabric left. I'm just going to, what am I going to do? I think I'm just going to cut this bit here. I'll do a little bit extra. Better move your back. I'm just going to move the camera a little bit straight and move your back this way. That's a little bit better. So I'm just cutting just the tiniest bit from this edge of the actual fit of the box. it's too big, I can always cut it down. But I don't mind that actually. It's a little bit up in the air. And then what I can do is, I should actually put that in first and then come round with that. Let's see what this does. Probably won't do anything. I don't prepare much when, no, I think this is actually going to be too big. I don't prepare much when I'm doing this sort of thing. I like to create as I'm going. That's not going to work. Just cut in the corners. Some of this glue. I think the glue's a bit stuck with other glue in it. There we go, that's better. It's pretty clear glue and it dries and it's permanent. It's not like your craft glue. So this is going to sit in there like that. Now there will be some overlapping. That's okay. Oh, that's stuck to my finger. Remember, this is only for your benefit. This is just for you. You'd be doing it maybe in a different way if you were doing it for somebody and you were going to sell it. When it's just something for yourself, you're allowed to have a little bit of bumpy things along the way, not meeting up, or you know, stuff like that. So that's pushed in. I need a little bit of glue at the top because it's not sticking down. And if you don't have that type of glue, just use your PVA glue. Should be good enough. Right, now this part here, still got the corner bit on it, that's fine. Do you know what? Oh no, it doesn't matter. I like that red flower, so that's going to go in there. I don't know if you can see that because I'm not seeing it on camera at the moment. Oh. Just get something, not your skin, or not your finger, because the glue sticks to the finger. I'm going to push that back in there like that. See? Just something. Let me see what I've got. I've got this little bit here. Oh, now it's really getting annoying. Right, just dab it down. Push it down in the corner. I think I need a bit of glue there because it's not sticking down. That's better. It's probably my fault by not having any glue. And press into the corner with the back of something just so it will sit in the corner like that. Make that flat. Push all that fabric in and let's just move that one and do this side because there's more print. A bit more glue. If you wanted to, you could put something over the top of that and hide that. It's just for me. And I'm going to pull that back because there's more print on that side than there is this side. So obviously the glue has dried, so I need to put a fair bit of glue on there. This needs to be cut down. That's better. There. Peel this one back. I'm not going to cut this off because I like the pink. Get your tweezers or something to press that down so it sits. Whoops, no, you want glue on the outside, nice and flat. All right, I don't know if this even had any cardboard on the bottom. Actually, I do have a bit of paper. So what I'm going to do is glue this onto there, just on this bit here. Because this edge here will sit up in the actual thing itself, at the bottom. Now, my scissors are any type of scissor. They're old, so that's why they are not. I can use them for paper and craft at the same time, paper and fabric. So just cut round the edge. You don't have to put the paper in or the little bit of cardboard. What's happened there? Oh, that's right. I should have cut a little bit further in, shouldn't I? Just let me do that. That was a silly thing to do. So carefully just peel that back. That would be the better thing to do. And go round. Peel that back a little bit. Because when you sit it in there, you don't want the cardboard going up against the sides. Come on, it's stuck down already. Do. If you need, just get more glue and stick it down. That'd be right. All right. You know what? I think we need to cut the cardboard back again. Let's just start again with the cardboard. Now I am being a bit rough. That's all right by me. I know what I'm doing, I think. I'll just use this other glue so I don't waste that glue. Will work now. Put my sides back up. Up you go. There we go. you. Oh no, that's right, it's a blank one. It's a blank side. You're a blank side as well. And you know, let's pull it out again. And this time we will actually cut on the line because it's being a little bit too big. Right, in the bin you go. If you wanted to, you could just be patient and wait for the glue to dry. I might just use this glue here. Spread it around, use your fingers. Even just put it on the sides if you need to. Right, in we go. That's much better. Fits in there very well. Still not sticking to the sides a little bit because I've jiggled it around too much. And I will just put the blue glue there. Don't use your fingers, just use your tweezers, much better. Glue around the top. Let's get a little bit of extra glue there. That glue's a bit yucky. Right. Still, I don't mind using my tweezers. A little bit of glue in there, spread that glue, there we go. I will fix it up later, it's just because my hands are too sticky. I just need to get the right one, only because I need to use them up, and my hands are all a bit yucky. Now also, I was going to do the back of this, but it's too hard to get this out. I don't know if I have any fabric that will go on the back. Let's see if this will come out. Oh, I don't want to ruin it. There we go. Oh, sorry, you're not seeing that. Let's take that off. Remember, it's only glued on. These are little clippy things, so I will take them out. I'm sure I can put them back in again. Do I have blue up there? No. Let's do... I don't think that fabric is going to be big enough, so I need to choose something else. Ah, this will be good. Maybe this one. All I'm going to do is lay that down there, put glue on this. Oops, I think I'm bumping the table. That will do. Cut round it. Now you can do a neater job than I am. Just cut a little bit off the sides and in there so they cross over when you glue it down. And also need a very sharp pair of scissors with a sharp point. Two. There you go. You want those things to come back through. So let's put the glue around the edge and all over it. And we must put those things back in. The reason why you cut is so you can fold it over. Like that. I'm getting glue everywhere. What did I do with my wipey thing? Silly me, I put it in the bin, didn't I? Get rid of your excess glue. Now if you get glue on the other side, don't panic because it dries clear. As you can see, it's drying as I'm doing it. It is a bit of a messy job, so if you don't like mess, you know, gluey fingers. I was going to say wear gloves, but I mean those plastic gloves, but I don't think that will work. Just keep your wipes handy. Keep wiping your fingers and you'll be right. Push that down. Make sure you cut that off. Now remember to put those other bits in. Oh, it's sticky, stick. Right. Now it's going to not be pink, but that's okay. Where did the other one go? There. In there. Now, there it is. And in here. Come on. Right, there we go. So that's all done back in. Push round the corners. I'm not going to do the edge. I just don't want to. And I've just remembered I should have done something with this. Trim. Let's get some trim. I might do some gold trim. I know it's got to be a lot thicker than that, isn't it? This will do. Way. some glue. Along there. I think my trim's just going to be something decorative because I'm not going to be able to glue that down in my... Oh, that was a silly thing to do. That was the glue, wasn't it? That was the pocket up the top. Oh, look, I'm not worried. Let's just leave it at that. I think it looks nice. Right, we've got that in there. There's my tweezers. Glue that down. There's my pocket. Not my pocket, my side over. Some glue. I'm going to have to refill this up before my retreat. Right, so we push that down. That's just going to be something decorative, I think. I can just lift that up under there. I don't know. I might change it later on. I don't know. Is it still closed? Yep. That needs more glue. I just need to concentrate for a minute. There we go. I'll fix up all those other bits later. And so what we have left are these. These are the little bits that go in the middle of your... So you can put little trims. I'm not going to cover these. I'm just going to leave it as is, I think, because it'll get too thick. So you just push them up against there, like that, and you can have them... Oh, that's why it's not working. You should really make sure it doesn't get unstuck. It's definitely not working, this glue today. When you put it in, just don't... Make sure you put it in, not wreck your fabric. Wreck your fabric that you've just spent half an hour doing. I think this needs a little bit more glue there. That's better. This one goes this way. If they don't work, I will just pull them out and put them in the bin. It's no big deal. Because they're not glued in, they're just sitting there. That's determined not to stay down today, aren't you? Look at you, you're still not sitting upright. Right, can stay there. Same with the other bits. Alright, well, I think that's me done. Put all that in the bin. Now, they're not too expensive. It's not the best, but it will do. It looks nice. I can still put little trinkets in. I could even put these. Put a few of these in there. I don't have any little baby scissors, but or you could hang your bits of thread. You've got a little bit of thread. If you've got some thread, you could hang some threads on there. I've seen people do baby scissors. That's better. I should have made that in a little pocket, but that doesn't matter. I still like it. So I want to thank you very much for watching, and if you like the video, like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or your evening, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.